Well, hi everybody, and good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. The biggest concern right away to start things off on our Tuesday morning is fog. A large part of the Local 4 viewing area is under a dense fog advisory, anywhere from 9 o'clock this morning for northwestern areas till 10 or 11 o'clock this morning for other counties here, lasting longer, I think, the farther south that you go. That fog has been thick around much of the area. The other concern is with temperatures that are near or below freezing is a little bit of freezing fog out there. Along with that, there is a little moisture this morning, so we're going to see also a chance of some rain, but maybe even some light freezing rain or freezing drizzle. I don't think it'll be a widespread concern, but especially watch the areas that are clear underneath, like bridges and overpasses. I think that's where your best chance of seeing some isolated slick spots will be. Around the middle part of the day, we could see a few showers in the Tri-Cities area as a warm front pushes through. And with that front coming through, we actually do warm it up despite quite a bit of cloud cover today. A little more sun out towards the west this afternoon. We'll see those showers push eastward. We might sneak in a few peaks of sun in the Tri-Cities, but I'm not expecting a lot. By the end of the afternoon, then, we watch a cool front which will start to dive southeastward. That front will be right here, and it will start to push southeastward as we head into this evening. That could trigger some more showers and even isolated thunder during the evening hours. Now, I don't expect severe weather, but an isolated shower or weak thunderstorm is not out of the question during the evening hours. By that time, that frontal boundary should be right about there, and again, continuing to advance southeastward. After midnight, most of the moisture is done. The other thing we'll watch for after midnight, though, is more developing fog. Low clouds and fog may once again try to get going around the area late tonight and into tomorrow morning. Once that burns off tomorrow, then the good news comes as we'll get more sunshine, and we're going to get a really nice afternoon tomorrow. Breezy southwesterly winds, but we are going to see some of the best weather that we'll see all week long ahead of our next cold front, which will come through Wednesday night, late night. That's going to start to cool things down for the area, and we'll have to say goodbye to the mild temperatures for a while. So let's look at your highs for today. Now, despite the clouds from much of the area, we still do manage to get mostly into the 50s today, but out west where there might be a little more sun, we could see some places into the low and mid 60s this afternoon. Overnight tonight, then, we'll drop back into the mid and upper 20s and lower 30s for lows. Not terribly cold for this time of the year. And then tomorrow, that's the best weather of the forecast. A lot of 60s for highs, maybe even some lower 70s out towards the west. You're going to want to enjoy it because, unfortunately, this is going to be going away for a little while after tomorrow because the cold front comes through Wednesday night. Thursday, we're cooler, and we're going to see some gusty winds out of the north and northwest behind that front. Highs in the 40s and 50s on your Thursday, and it's actually going to get worse beyond that as well. So let's look at that long-range forecast. Again, we'll sum up these next 3 days. Again, we have the fog this morning, the showers, middle of the day showers, and then the evening rain and isolated thunder. One thing I should probably put on this is that we could see some more fog develop towards late night tomorrow morning. Once that burns off, it becomes mostly sunny. Again, we get up into the 60s. Thursday, cooler, windy, small chance of rain with that front after midnight before sunrise Thursday morning. But it will be a cooler day, still slightly above average, though, for your Thursday. Then we're back below average on Friday, 40s for highs. And showers can move in the afternoon. It's a slight chance, better chances as you go towards southwest Nebraska. This is all moving in from the southwest. I'm going to show you more on this in just a bit here. But that chance of moisture really picks up Friday night and continues into Saturday, especially Saturday morning. As it gets colder Friday night, we'll transition from rain to snow. And right now, I think the best time frame for measurable snowfall will come Friday night, midnight through noon Saturday. We might actually warm up enough to maybe transition back over to rain by Saturday afternoon. And then after that, the chances of moisture are lower. They're not gone, but there still is a chance there Sunday, maybe even Monday again. But it may be more of a mix of rain and snow, rain during the day, snow at night. It doesn't look like as much, though, not as much precipitation during that time frame. I think the brunt of, like I said, the bulk of our precipitation will fall Friday night and Saturday morning here. And again, temperatures will try to inch their way up a little bit Sunday and Monday, but we are by no means going to be looking at warm conditions returning anytime soon. And in fact, as you look at our long-range 10-day high temperature trends, after the next 3 days, a lot of below averages coming for the middle of the month here, all the way through the 19th of March here. It looks like long-range trends are going colder than average and keeping us fairly active. Even beyond early next week, we may see more active weather through much of next week, bringing more chances of rain and snow down the road. Now I want to go back to going into the weekend. We'll start this off Friday and go into the weekend here. I'm going to show you two forecast models. First, the European forecast model, then the GFS forecast model. Here comes the European forecast model showing that moisture moving in Friday afternoon into Friday night. And again, initially, and I'll back it up here a little bit, initially rain, but then as it gets colder, transitioning over to snow later in the night and into Saturday morning. That's when we could see some measurable snowfall. Will it be super heavy? Tough to say right now, but we could see some measurable snowfall. Then as we get into the day on Saturday, still snow, but then the model clears things out. We don't see any more precipitation or barely any precipitation the rest of the weekend and into early next week on Monday morning. That's the European forecast model. The GFS forecast model is a little bit different now. Initially, it's pretty similar, and it brings in the moisture initially. Might be rain. This one doesn't have any rain. It actually just goes straight to snow, but I think we could see rain initially and then move it in as snow later in the night. And again, measurable snowfall after midnight Friday night into Saturday morning. Again, pushing this out Saturday morning snow, but then maybe actually warming up to try to transition back to rain. We'll see Saturday afternoon. Beyond that, the moisture chances are lower, but there's still going to be some around rain or snow kind of back and forth between the two, Sunday and maybe even into Monday as well. Now, this model actually brings in a lot more colder in Monday, and we might actually get back to snowfall again here, but not all forecast models are in agreement. As I said, I showed you the European. So really, once we get past Saturday, it's a fairly low confidence forecast beyond Saturday going into Sunday and Monday here, but certainly a lot of wet weather could be on the way here. But yeah, so the first things first, the biggest issue is going to be is that measurable snowfall. Waking up Saturday morning, you may be waking up to the white stuff on the ground. You might be traveling. Boys State basketball, the championship games are on Saturday, so maybe you have plans to go to Lincoln, or you're driving back and forth between games Friday into Saturday, and you're driving to Lincoln on Saturday. You're going to want to keep this in mind, as there could be some snow on the ground out there. How much yet? Not going to get into that yet. We're a little too far away yet to get into that here. So that is my forecast for the most part. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I will be off the next couple of days. We have our big basketball game tonight. This is up at Grand Island Central Catholic between some of myself and Spencer Schubert, as well as some other people from the community. Will be facing Husker football players in a charity basketball game for the Heroes, Hopes, and Hoops basketball game tonight. And again, that starts at 7 o'clock up at GICC in Grand Island Central Catholic High School. It's a free will donation to help out for it's a group of the Kids and Dreams Foundation for kids with autism. It helps support their summer camp that they have there. It's great. Anthony Ianni, he'll be speaking up there as well at halftime and playing in the game as well. He's a former Michigan State basketball player. He played on their national championship team back in the year 2000, and he was the first college basketball player, Division I basketball player diagnosed with autism. He's a great guy. He's taller than I am, and he's a great speaker as well. He speaks at halftime of the game, and I met him years and years ago. He's a great guy. He's been speaking around the area since yesterday. He'll be doing more speaking at some local schools today and tomorrow. But if you have some free time tonight, head up to Grand Island Central Catholic. Again, free will donation. Kids might get some autographs from some Husker football players after the game. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's former Husker football players that have graduated or were seniors last year. So I know the Davis twins will be there. I think they'll be just coaching, though, with the NFL draft coming up. I don't think they want to hurt their prospects by getting injured in a football game. But then you have some other players that'll be playing as well. Tyshawn Neal, I believe, is playing. So yeah, so good time up there. Please, if you do have time and you're going to be in the Grand Island area, come check that out tonight. But because of that, I'm going to take off a couple of days. I'll be back on Friday, actually, to get ready to tell you about what will be just a joyous weekend ahead with this possibility of snow coming in. So, but hopefully by that point we'll have a better idea of how things will play out. So with that, I will let you all go. Thank you for watching. I know it was a long-winded forecast, but there's a lot going on here. So stay safe out there today with the fog and that kind of stuff this morning, and we will talk to you all again on Friday. Enjoy your next couple of days. God bless. Bye.